Make no mistake, I know what a tropical paradise looks like. I live on an unspoiled island just 2 minutes from a protected marine preserve. But this is not about my island home of Guam. This is about tropical North Queensland. See how this place lured me in through my camera lens. See why these forests are more beautiful in the rain. Take this journey with me to Cairns, Australia. This is Kuranda. It's pretty much the most touristy thing you can do in tropical North Queensland, yet it's also one of the most beautiful. Take the Skyrail for panoramic views. Lower your shoulders and sink into the serenity that is Kuranda, a hippie village / nature preserve. My last trip to Cairns allowed me to get up close with these furry and misunderstood creatures, and I sort of fell in love with them. Cairns is the place to see bats, from the Kuranda rainforest to the city proper. Even the most well-traveled will find their jaw drops at the thunderous Barron Falls. You'll take the Kuranda Scenic Railway back down the mountain. I love the nostalgia of taking a train. So we're dangling above the rainforest in Kuranda, and we've just heard thunder and saw lightning. And for some odd reason, we're completely stopped. So we're just kind of swaying here in the trees. The mist is coming off of the waterfall beneath us. If you're not scared, you're just mesmerized right now because it's actually quite beautiful. The highly pedestrian-friendly city of Cairns is a great place to unwind after any adventures had on land or sea. And in this place, you will have many. Cairns is the way more laid-back cousin of Sydney. It's a place where the locals are so hospitable, so self-deprecating, you may just wonder what they do with the unfunny ones. At the center of town is a public lagoon, which is magically clean and safe. The streets are lined with art galleries, bead shops, and oh yes, great food. What, you've never thought of Cairns as a food destination? Think again. I'm a pescatarian, so I was right at home eating seared octopus, perfectly battered salt and pepper calamari, and these bad boys. The wild barramundi also comes highly recommended. The Raw Prawn is the place to go with your new Aussie friends and learn phrases such as good as. Just be careful when you go back to the States because it might sound like you're complimenting someone's backside. You will not have a better dessert than the glutinous banana cake with a pitch-perfect caramel glaze. If you can still roll yourself over without the assistance of a crane, the night market offers cheap massage, fried food, and all the tchotchkes you could ever want. You'll want to work off the excess of last night's feeding and drinking frenzy with some good old-fashioned cardio. That is, a zip line that could double as a set of American Ninja Warrior. This is Cairns Zoom. Don't even try to not look like an ape on this 65-foot vertical obstacle course. Even if you're wearing chic ballet slippers, you'll be hard-pressed to preserve your dignity when you're squeezing your posterior through a barrel. Does my butt look big in this harness? Vanity aside, I would totally do this again. But it's not over yet. For your final stunt, you'll zip line over a crocodile and bungee from 5 stories down to a trampoline. Oh well, that wasn't so bad, and it sure is cheaper than therapy. In fact, your therapy continues as you move through the dome, but there are some lovable creatures as well, including Australia's indigenous wallaby. You might think with all the dining and imbibing at dinner that you'd want a light breakfast. You certainly could do that, but you could also do this. Head to Dolce and Cafe Espresso Bar to caffeine up, because the action won't stop even on a drizzly day like today. Once again, it's time to don a helmet and look like a deranged Teletubby for an adventure sport known as white water rafting. What's that you say? The water is brown? No worries, it's clean. This is Australia. the place where you can be fined hundreds of dollars for leaving a stray piece of fruit in your carry-on. Don't worry about waterborne illness. Worry about keeping your slippery backside on the raft, because your guide at Raging Thunder Adventures has other plans. It's back to the nightlife. I'm dining at Water Bar and Grill. The Water Bar Martini is a good start. This takes the edge off of a day of vigorous exercise, all in the name of enjoying the great outdoors. The last 2 days have been so fast and furious, you start calling this the lost weekend. But oh yes, there's just one more thing you have to do while you're in Cairns. That little thing called the Great Barrier Reef. With a skipper that looks like this, it's easy to get in the nautical mood. This is Simon. Rather appropriately, he works for Passions of Paradise. Despite the rain, you're headed 2 hours off the coast of Cairns to experience a world-famous underwater universe. But wait, it can't be that easy. First, a little training. It's your choice to snorkel or take an intro to diving. Less than an hour into the journey, and I'm involuntarily emptying the contents of my stomach on the aft deck. Turns out I'm not quite cut out for bulimia. Those who aren't retching are squeezing themselves into sausage casings known as jellyfish suits. They protect against the stinging creatures in the water. A few minutes on a glass-bottom boat, and we're at Michaelmas Cay, famous for its migratory birds. I'm grateful to step on land, even if it is less than an acre. Thousands of terns raise their young here. it in or take it slow. Tropical North Queensland caters to both the adrenaline junkie and the lazy sunbather. And I, for one, am proud to say I'm both.